Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kwase, and today I'm going to be showing you something really amazing, something delicious and savory in my kitchen. In my test kitchen today, I'm preparing and making Agushie pancakes. Yes, Agushie pancakes. You heard that right. And for the longest time, I've always wondered, what else can we use Agushie for? You know, aside from our stews in contumely, etc., there must be something else, you know. And honestly, the results of this blew my mind. This is a healthy snack. It's nutritious. It's good for you. It's good for your body and your mind. And I really, really hope you're going to try it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like and to share. And back to our test kitchen and our recipe for today, Agushie pancake. And then I added just a little bit of meatballs to test to see how that would also come out. So for my boko leaves, which I mentioned earlier, I had to go to a Nima market, and you won't believe how cheap this was. Like a whole bundle for 2 cedis. I first washed my agushie to get all the dirt and impurities out. And as you can see, it's very clean. We are going to blend this in a blender. Add very little water because you don't want it to be too liquidy. Just give it a good stir and keep pulsing until you have a smooth texture that's thick and not too liquidy like I mentioned. Wash your boko leaves and take off the leaves and leave behind the stems. You're going to blanch this in hot water for only 2 minutes with a bit of salt in the water, and you take it out to cool before you chop it up into very little pieces. Now it's time to prep the onions. So you're going to dice your onions into very little tiny pieces. Grate your ginger, set it aside, and your garlic. Now you separate an egg white from the yolk and set the yolk aside. Beat the egg white until it's frothy. Now you're going to take 2 cups of the agushie into another bowl, and you're going to add all your prepped seasoning, a dash of oregano, your egg whites and chili pepper, and then your chopped boko. You mix all this together, and then you season with a bit of salt. I did a test to see how a meatball size would do, and I dipped this into flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs, but then I realized it wasn't thick enough, so I added a bit of cornstarch to thicken the mixture, and there you have it. So this was a test first to see how Agushie meatballs will come out as, and it held together very well. They didn't break up or break apart at all. See how happy I looked? So now we are doing the Agushie pancake, and this held together beautifully. It didn't fall apart. It was easy to flip over, and it's so delicious. It's crispy on the edges. The agushie was well cooked in the center for the meatball, and the pancake was just, oh, it was so yummy. It was so good. It's such a healthy snack. I think you should really try this recipe. It's plant-based, so if you want a meatless option, try it out. Okay guys, like I told you, this recipe was just simply amazing, right? I mean, when you watched it, didn't you think, oh wow, that looks like chicken, right? Yes, so exactly. It really looks like chicken, and honestly, it tastes slightly like chicken, because even my mom tried it out and she was like, mini chicken then, you know, lots of the seasoning that I used, you know, in the right proportions and all that, and they came out wonderful. Honestly, I hope you're going to try this recipe soon. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.